All right, to add the bag, let's make a layer and go to the primitives space, select the primitives. Let's go and maybe select this old shape. Scale it down in this side. And yep, that's pretty much it. And hit apply. Switch to your move brush. This time I didn't move that from center of the universe. And now the Z and X, it's gonna work perfectly. Let's push that here, native it here, round at the end, and make it fat. Right, and scrap that a little bit. Switch to build, and let's build not at the end, so let's disable the X. Let's make the door. Switch to scrap. Maybe one more subdivision level. And move brush. All right, soft clay. Let's build this part. Maybe with the extruder. Where is it? Extruder. Or thick layer. Yeah, thick layer it is. Little bit of smoothing. And with the pinch, carve around, then use the shift and smooth the area. It's still too low poly, so maybe it's now time to make it a little bit more high res. First, let me move some of these parts around. Maybe with the curve, smaller brush, hold control, scar the door. And maybe some random shapes. All right, let's add one more layer of level of subdivision. Now switch to scrub and flat the surface here as well. Now let's switch to this shader, the glass shader. Maybe a little bit more flatness. And a little bit more move with a smaller brush and fine detail. Let's build a edge around the door. And also top of this part. Right, not bad. Now let's switch to pose with the paintbrush, E-panel, and paint on top of the door. Hide the gizmo. Bring back the gizmo and reset axis. Up. Something like this. Push it back a little bit and rotate. Clear selection. Then smooth. Maybe with another brush. And move that around to match the shape. All right, and let's move that to the place on top of the horse. So let's bring back the concept. maybe push it, squeeze it down to better match. Let's compare that to concept. And switch back to move. Push back the top parts. Attach that to the horse body. And switch back to concept. Maybe without any symmetrical option. All right, switch to pose. And the line from here down, no, a little bit more. Maybe even more. Yeah. Bring back the gizmo. Let's rotate and rotate. Reset gizmo. And clear selection. Switch back to move. Make it rounder. Yeah, it's roughly in the place. Let me switch to soft clay and maybe a little bit of sculpt here. And a little bit of carve. No, we built. To act as stitch or sing parts. And for randomness, we move, for example, this part of the bag or door a little bit down, this part up. Yeah, just to make it random. What's this volume? Is this an empty volume? Yeah, I guess. So let me hit save and delete that volume. Let me add a little bit of detail at the edge of this fabricating with the build. And scrap that flat. Smooth, smooth. Right, and let's see what else we can do. Let's go for maybe a little bit of detail on saddle. So select that, hit the scrap, and also add one more subdivision level. Let's make that flat. Maybe this part needs to be pushed out. Here, pushed in. And flatty flat again. Alright, now with the screw and fine brush, let's make some of these designs. and fill in between a little bit. And scrub to make it washed out. Grow again, and maybe add a little bit of edge. Again with the scrub. I'm just tapping. Now with the build. Again, scrub. Right, and let's compare the whole thing with the concept one more time. It's not that off, but I don't have the satisfaction feel about the body of the girl and the portions. The head is off, obviously, because I didn't work on that. And legs might be a little bit too skinny. And the saddle, and let me move that saddle a little bit down, make it a little bit bigger, not that much. Maybe move this part right here. All right, more on that later. So for now, let's stop here and let me hit save. 0.5. Let's see that under light and almost proper render setup. Switch to render room. Yeah, not that bad. Next time, let's go and add details to the girl dress. And or maybe let's continue working on the horse and complete the horse accessories. Also, we have a dragon here at the other side, and maybe pose the horse for good. Alright, see you next part.